Yeah, so my last video somehow it got broken. So yeah, I was talking about the millet. Yeah. So right now I'm feeding them this millet that was meant to be the seed for the yeah that was meant it's a seed millet. So I'll probably go today to get something else for them to feed on, and yeah, I'll probably go out in a couple of hours, like when it's a little warmer. Right now it's bitter cold, and I don't know why they're not leaving the side of the car. They're just circling around it. Let me let me go to and show the. So this is the driveway. Just because this middle ridge is not very good for my car. It might like it just gave a few scratches down on this like flap under the bumper, which I believe is meant to protect the radiator. So yeah, it's not good for my car's radiator. So I will have to just level it off. I will have to level this ridge all the way to the, like, if my car, if I were to drive my car all the way here, I will have to just level this ridge off so that it doesn't hurt the radiator, the front end of my car, so it doesn't rub against it. Yeah. So now let me show you the road and the stream or the creek, whatever that runs along it. Yeah, so all this, so this water, remember the flowing water that I showed you earlier, it's coming all the way from the top of the hill here, and it's going, probably going down. Yeah, it's going down and joining that stream that's running along the road. Yeah. Again, you see there is ice over puddles. Wherever there is standing water, there is ice over it. So you see this puddle of water has, yeah, so this puddle has ice over it. Uh, yeah, now you can even, I don't know if this video is like if it's recording the audio well enough, so you can even hear the sound of flowing water here. Yeah, so this is the water, the stream that's flowing through, and yeah, so there is a culvert under the driveway to let the water pass under. Yeah, this is this is the culvert, and the water is going through and coming out the other end. That could be a potential source of water for my livestock, depending on, like, if it's clean enough. I might get it tested at some later time. So here is the water coming out of the culvert on the other side, and it doesn't look too bad. To me, this water doesn't look too bad, at least for the animals to use. So that is a potential. I don't know if it will still be running in the middle of the summer, in the driest part of the year, but for now at least it's running, and there is enough water to at least yeah, for some small livestock like goats to drink, depending on how tough they are. Like, if it could give them worms or stuff like that, but yeah, if I buy goats, I'm going to buy, mixed kind of, nondescript varieties like that have mixed genes, like a mixed blood. I'm not going to buy any purebred, very sensitive and very fragile variety. This year, if I buy goats, I'm going to buy them from the auction in the like in June, in late May or early June, in May or June, when all the, like, the you see there are a lot of seemingly deciduous trees standing. I don't know if they are all alive or not. So by June, I would know all for sure which trees are alive, which are not. The ones that are not alive, I'm going to cut them down. So I don't need them. So yeah, this stream is running all the way till the towards the towards the southern border of the property. And yeah, all this mess is pine needles. All these are pine needles. Even though it looks like it's grass, it's not grass. Most of this, or there could be some grass there. There are grasses growing here, which is a good thing if I want to turn this into a pasture. But there is not a lot of grass. There is some clover, which my theory is was probably brought in deer droppings. Might have already existed there. Yeah, so these are grasses. These are some grasses here. The land is very uneven. I don't know what kind of pasture it's going to turn into. Yeah, there are some grasses growing here, and then I will also like throw some, you know, seeds of some forage grasses. Right now, I was thinking of sowing that millet and hoping, like I've heard that millet grows here in Annapolis Valley. So yeah, and this is, I forgot to tell you, this is Annapolis Valley, Nova Scotia. Uh, I bought it last year, and I wanted to show you the realtor sign, for sale sign. Some, I don't know. Yeah, it's still here. Just got knocked over. I don't know who knocked it over, but it's still here. You can see. I was I was expecting there might be a lot of yeah, this is the sign. There might be a lot of garbage, or or debris here, unorganic things, but there's not a lot, which is a good thing. So overall, I'm not too shocked, but still, like, it's a very big challenge. And if I were to level everything, oh yeah, there is a skull which looks like it belongs to a carnivore. Yeah, you see, this is skull here. This land is like, yeah, this is skull. It's too small for a dog, or it probably belongs to something in a, yeah. Even though I am a zoology major, my concentration for the most part was, molecular. Like, the research projects that I worked on were all, about proteins and DNA and RNA. So, like, back home, I really used to love zoology, but when I came to Canada, I switched, I shifted my focus towards the molecular side of things. So this is skull. It's definitely a yeah, there's no doubt it's a carnivore, but the snout, judging from the length of the snout, it looks like, the infra, yeah, no, the infra-orbital fossae. Yeah, I think that's what they're called. The fossae, the muscle openings, the openings where the muscles attach are very big, which means that, like, it must have had a very strong, like, crushing jaw, it's probably a weasel, a badger, or a raccoon. I don't know if raccoons have this. No, it doesn't look like raccoon. But anyways, so it's something like from probably from the badger Mustelidae family. Could be. Yeah, it's too little for. Could be Wolverine. No, I don't know if it's a Wolverine or whatever. But it's quite surprising to see a carnivore skull here. That animal must have died somewhere. Yeah. Okay, I don't know. The clip is ending somehow.